If this is your first time here, please like this video and then click subscribe and then bang the bell so you don't miss a thing when it comes to the absolute best business and personal relationship tips on the net. Now off to today's featured presentation. Enjoy. All right, welcome back to another episode of Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Daily Walk Edition. This is episode number 65, back at Red Morton Park, and it is freaking chilly out here. It's like right around 40 degrees or something like that. That's pretty cold for us folks out here in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's probably nothing for you folks back east that deal with 20-degree weather, 10-degree weather, or even sub-zero weather. I know some of you folks think that us Bay Area folks are little sissies when it comes to, you know, a little bit of chill in the weather. And 40 degrees is like warm for you folks. But hey, you know what? When you're accustomed to the lifestyle you've lived all your life, you know, your body adapts to it. So some of you folks have adapted to, you know, your life. And just moving by a few people here. And it is what it is. Enough of that. So anyway, oh man, this chill is kind of getting to me. I love the sun. You know, but anyway. So yeah, yesterday I took the day off. I actually had some plans I had made weeks ago with my activity partner. And she was actually not working yesterday, and we decided to go take another hike. So we did an 8-mile hike. And that is the third hike that we did in 4 days. And, wow, interesting. They have a new contraption up here. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Maybe it's like a speed trap or something. What the hell is this thing? Traffic safety in progress or in process or some shit like that. It looks like they have like a speed trap right there or something. Wow, is that a camera up there? Because people like speed right past this area right here. And yeah, maybe that's going to give out some tickets and start to slow things down. Wow, interesting. Okay, let me not get distracted anymore here today. But yeah, we did an 8-mile hike. And it's the third hike, like I said, that we did in 4 days. We did a 12-mile, 5-mile, that's 17, and 8. So what was that? It's a total of 25 miles of hiking in 4 days. It's quite a lot. Now, there is such a thing as overdoing your exercise. And, you know, if I were to do another hike today, it would be a little too much. You've got to give your body time to rest, which is what I'm trying to say. So I'm back out just doing my regular walk today. I'm probably going to walk about, 6 or 7 miles, but that's a little bit different than actually hiking up and down, steep hills and going over rocks and stepping over mud. It's much more strenuous. A walk is a little more of a gentle, way to exercise. But yeah, so enjoyed the day off. Took the day off from all of my businesses, and got some much needed rest away from all of the chaos that's not only happening within my coaching business, doing these videos for YouTube, Facebook, and my website. But, I run my insurance business and a few other things that I dabble in. And it's just nice to, get away from it all. Sometimes you need to do that, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you're working all the time to make a living. You're your own boss. It's really hard to just step away. And when you can do it even for one day throughout the course of your regular work week, every so often, it definitely makes a difference. So, yeah, that's about all I want to say about that. Let's just go ahead and get the topic here today because I have a lot to discuss, and I'm going to try to keep this video under an hour. That hasn't happened much lately, but let's just see what happens. It is what it is. I am Coach Eli. This is what I do. It's up to you if you want to view the whole thing or not. But anyway, so the topic of today is Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Daily Walk Edition, episode number 65, is make a statement, stand up for it, and what was the other part? I totally forgot. And, make a statement and stand up for it. I know there was another part, but I kind of forgot it. I'm just going to go with that. Make a statement, take a stand, and stand up for it. That's what it is. Make a statement, take a stand up for it, and get your message out there. Don't stop. I'll get into more in regards to what I mean about that. I know I'm kind of butchering the title here. I'm already a little all over the place today because it's chilly and, you take a day off. It takes a little bit of time to get back in the swing of things. And then I'm also going to be discussing, MTMM, Mike the MGTOW Monk, is avoiding me in other community updates. There are a lot of community updates I'm going to be discussing here. So one more time, the topic of today is Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Daily Walk Edition, episode number 65, is make a statement. Make a statement, take a stand up for it. Put yourself out there and share your thoughts. Don't just put something out there. Let's say like in a YouTube video one time and then let off and just go away. You're going to get people that are going to be challenging you or even supporting those views and want to further collaborate with you to help bring more value to your message. And I've been kind of having those issues a lot lately. So let's just get to that. I know I butchered the first part of the topic. I know there are people out there like you, Carly Ellison, that'll go out there and write what the actual topic was, even though it's written in the topic section. But like I've mentioned in the past, I do these videos raw on the fly. I don't have a teleprompter here. I don't have any notes here. It all goes by memory. But I know exactly what I want to talk about, so that's what matters the most. So I'm going to talk about the first part of the topic here today instead of the community updates. Typically, I like to do the community updates first and then get into the topic, but I'm going to do it on the flip side today. I'm going to, make you folks wait for all of the juice towards the end. Now, some of you may, skip to the end of this and think this is all bullshit, but it really isn't. So, what do I mean by, if you're going to make a statement? For example, if you are a YouTube content creator and you go out there with your message and you see someone out there that is trying to, help a similar group of people, but they are basically more so hurting those people than helping them, which is kind of like what, I've been sticking my nose in a lot lately. And then you take a stand on that, you put out a video, and you share that, okay, well, this person is not doing good to help this particular group of people. they're creating more harm. Okay? And then let's say I see your video on that and I completely agree with that message. And then I reach out to you and I say, hey, I really like your message. It is very much in alignment with mine. Would you like to collaborate? Would you be open to an interview at some point? I feel we really need more support, from guys like you and myself to really get people to understand that what this other content creator is doing is more so of a hateful thing that's going to hurt people than help people. That's exactly what happened to me. This was, I believe, last week. It was on Friday, I believe. I started getting videos recommended to me. I'm going to stay here 1 second because that gentleman I mentioned in my video the other day with the products is coming by. Well, he's going the other way on this bike. That's exactly what happened to me when I was recommended a video by somebody named RPG, which is the acronym for Red Pill Ghost. It is a gentleman that actually feels exactly the same way I feel about this hashtag that's been created by this other content creator that I've been challenging a lot lately, named TMM, also known as Mike the MGTOW Monk, which I will be sharing more about him later on in this video. He was this guy, Red Pill Ghost, was challenging, his thoughts about what he feels in regards to Mike the MGTOW Monk creating this hashtag chameleon purge, which is basically telling people that follow his channel to go out to other channels that are stating their opinions in regards to the MGTOW manosphere community and to put hashtag chameleon purge in the comment and to dislike the video. Basically trying to silence these people's freedom of speech because it's not in exact alignment with what Mike and his people, feel is right. Okay. And they're primarily doing it because there have been women out there that have been challenging these views of MGTOW manosphere content creators such as Mike the MGTOW Monk. And Mike the MGTOW Monk and even many other MGTOW manosphere content creators feel that the MGTOW community is not a space that women should participate in. Now, for you guys that feel that way, that women should not be participating in MGTOW manosphere type of content, I would agree with you if that content was not on YouTube, which is an open platform. YouTube is a public, open platform. And if you're going to run your communities out here in public, you basically leave the door wide open for anyone to respond to you. Okay? And if you don't like that, then get off of YouTube, create your own private server, see how much it costs for you to even create something close to what YouTube can offer, and do your own thing. But if you're going to put your shit on a public server, on a public platform that promotes free speech to everyone, regardless of your, sex, race, national origin, etc., you gotta be okay with that. Okay? So this guy, Red Pill Ghost, was challenging the views and challenging many of the things that Mike the MGTOW Monk has been doing that are wrong and that are hurting these men in similar ways that I've been challenging it. So like I mentioned in my example a few minutes ago, I reached out to Red Pill Ghost. I left him a nice comment and I said, hey man, great video. I fully agree with you on this. I would love to collaborate with you on something. Maybe we can do an interview at some point I'd love to support you on this, you know. He got back to me, fairly quickly and said, sounds like a good idea. I'll get back to you later on. And then a few days went by, and today I get another comment back from him stating that, he politely is declining my offer, because he just doesn't want to get that involved. He just wants to do his own thing and not really get involved with any of the drama. Now, I cannot blame the guy for not wanting to get involved with any of the drama. Okay? And I'm not going to sit here and call out RPG in the same ways I've called out Mike the MGTOW Monk, because I honestly feel RPG's a good guy. And he has a good heart, and he actually cares about the well-being of people. He actually cares about the well-being of men. And I think he even, respects the good women that deserve respect. I don't think that RPG is the type of guy that is out there to attack people. He's just out there to create peace, just like I am trying to create. Okay? But the issue I have with this is that, RPG, you put out a statement out there. You shared how you feel. And that is exactly how you feel. But you're not willing to stand up for it by taking it any further than just creating one or two videos. And because you receive some backlash from these idiots out there that are following Mike the MGTOW Monk and other, MGTOW Manosphere channels, out there, because you got attacked by these guys, you just don't want to put up with it. You don't want to deal with it. So in essence, you don't want to stand up for what you believe in anymore. You put it out there, you got some repercussion, which should have been expected. And because it's getting a bit hot, you don't want to continue standing up for what you believe in. I'm not disrespecting you, RPG. I'm on your side. I actually like you. And my offer will always stand to work with you in any capacity. Whether it's an interview, some live streams together, or whatever. Because in all honesty, like I mentioned in the past, Mike the MGTOW Monk is hurting people. Okay? He's a 28-year-old thug, okay, that lives in the ghetto. I've seen his lifestyle. I've seen his videos. And it's one of his latest videos where he got 4,000 subscribers. He was smoking weed on camera while one of his friends was driving. What kind of a message are you sending men by doing that? Now, I understand, in most states it is now legal to smoke weed recreationally, but you shouldn't do it in the way that you're doing it. You're doing it in a way where it's just not right. I mean, I don't really even think you should come on camera and smoke weed, because you're portraying yourself as a thug if you're doing that. You're portraying yourself as a low-value man that no woman out there is going to be attracted to. No high-value woman out there is going to be attracted to. Now, there are some women out there that like thugs, and maybe they're thugs themselves. No disrespect. If that's the kind of life you want to live, that is up to you, whether you're a male or a female. Okay? But if you're looking to attract high-quality women, you need to be a high-quality man. And Mike the MGTOW Monk does not represent... He does not represent anything anywhere near being a high-value man. No disrespect. It's just who he is. That's how he wants to live his life. That's how he wants to live his life. Okay? But yeah, he put out that video, and I'm just like, wow. I can't believe, there are guys following this stuff. I can't believe that, he has all this traction for behaving like a 28-year-old juvenile little boy and Also claiming that he's MGTOW Monk when I don't really think he is MGTOW Monk. I think he's full of shit. And I'm calling that out again right now. I think he's full of shit. He's not MGTOW Monk. He's probably more so PUA. And I think he's playing, you guys. But I'll get more into that in a little bit. But really, very quickly, to go back to the RPG thing. RPG, man, and to any other person out there that feels the same way about how some of these guys are behaving out there, you got to stop being afraid to speak your mind and say it as it is. Okay? If you're going to put out a video out there to, to challenge something, and then you have someone like me or anyone else like me that comes and says, yeah, I agree with you. I support you. Let's work together and further get this message out there to truly start helping people that are being hurt by these guys that we're talking about. You've got to be willing to take it further. You can't stop. You can't just throw something out there and then back off, because then I can't validate that you actually felt that way in the first place if you're not willing to keep moving forward with it. But the reason why you guys don't want to move forward, including you, RPG, is because you fear the repercussion. You don't want to deal with it. You know how crazy some of these guys can get. So you don't want to deal with it. So here's my future advice to you, RPG, and to anyone else. And RPG, I like you. I do. I'm not saying this to be pissed. I'm just speaking to the truth, because I'm looking to work with people that have similar views as I do, because I am looking for support, and I'm looking to support you. But if you're going to make a statement in the future and not back it up and not be willing to, continue pushing forward with it, it's better to not make it at all. If you're not ready to go full force and attack an issue head on that you believe in, then don't make the statement in the first place. Okay? Because I am the type of guy, if I believe in something, I don't let off. I don't let off the gas. I keep going full steam ahead. And you know what? I may not get a lot of traction right away. I may get a bunch of people attacking me and saying that, you're the worst thing that's ever been put out here on YouTube or whatever. You're going to get a lot of that shit. But eventually, you'll find the right people, you'll get the right support, and things will change. If you give up, you're basically telling the other side that they're right, even though we know they're wrong, because they're more so hurting people. I don't want to go out there and say that anything anyone's doing is wrong. I'm not the kind of person that wants to attack people. I just don't like it when people are misleading and misguiding people. Okay? And it's funny, these guys get a bunch of guys following them because they're in a volatile state. Like with Mike the MGTOW Monk, a bunch of these guys are following him because they've come off a breakup or divorce. Mike's recently been through the same thing, and Mike is coddling them, saying that, hey man, it's okay to feel that way, which is fine. Initially, that's fine for them to feel that way, but then you have to start sharing with them that, hey, you guys don't have to feel that way for too long. Let the rage out, and then let's start working on uplifting each other and getting over our past so we can move forward and live a happy life. And if that involves, starting to date again and maybe get married again, that's the choice of each individual man. It's the choice of each individual person, male or female, what they want to do with their lives. Okay? And for me, this is not more so about, which way people decide to go, whether they want to continue cohabitating with women or not. This is about helping them get out of an emotional state that may be healthy to be in for a little short while after you go through a breakup, a hardship, or a divorce, but it's not good to stay in that state forever. And a lot of these guys, like I've mentioned in the past, have been in the same exact volatile, emotional state and hurt state for 2 years now. I've been a part of this MGTOW manosphere community. I mean, I'm not considering myself a part of it anymore, but I've been following it for 2 years now. And like I mentioned in other videos, many of these guys that I saw behaving this way 2 years ago are not only still behaving the same way, they've gotten worse. Why is that? Why aren't they getting better? Because we're not uplifting them. We're keeping them in that state. So that way we can continue having them on our MGTOW channels that are pretty much primarily anti-woman. Okay? Okay? If you don't want to date a woman or marry a woman, that's your choice. But that doesn't mean you have to stay in a red pill rage or stay in an unhealthy, volatile, emotional state for the rest of your life. At least be happy about the choice you make. Okay? But I'm seeing these guys saying they're fine with the choice they're making of withdrawing, but I'm not seeing them, emotionally happy about it. I'm not seeing these guys feel good about it. I mean, I'm seeing that they've made the choice is what I'm trying to say. I'm seeing they've made the choice and they're okay with withdrawing, but they're not happy about it. Look, if you're going to make a choice on how you want to live your life, you should be happy about it. And if you're not happy about it and you overreact to, people calling you out on it emotionally, it means that you're not happy about it and you just don't want to hear it. Okay? So RPG, Red Pill Ghost, I have a lot of love for you. I think you're a great guy. But you're the perfect example for what I've been dealing with, trying to find people to support how I feel. And I know you feel similar as I do. You just don't want to step in the ring with me. That's a figure of speech. You just don't want to step in the ring with me and fight for a good cause to protect men from shit that Mike the MGTOW Monk, aka TMM, is doing to hurt these men. So I'm just throwing this out there to you, RPG, Red Pill Ghost. Are you happy with the way these guys are being treated? Because from what I've seen, you're not. And if you're not happy with the way these guys are treated, or being treated, which is what I'm trying to say, there's a guy rolling a suitcase behind me. It's kind of distracting me. Then are you okay with just backing off and watching them being taken advantage of? Are you okay with that? Don't you want to step in and try to lend a helping hand? That's all I have to say. That's why I'm disappointed. I'm having a hard time getting people. It's not that I'm having a hard time finding people that believe in a similar message as I do. It just seems like the people that do feel the same way as I do don't want to do shit about it. I'm going to move over on this side. Because there's a rolling suitcase there, and it's really, really distracting me. All right. I think I made my point about that. How far are we gone already? What is that, 28 minutes? All right. Yeah, I've gone a little bit of a rant here. My hands are so fucking cold right now. It's ridiculous. I should have gloves on right now. You typically don't need gloves here in the Bay Area, but today I could sure be using some gloves while I'm holding up this selfie stick. If you want to work with Coach Eli, if you have a similar message as I do, if you feel guys like Mike the MGTOW Monk are taking advantage of people, and you're just lurking behind the scenes, okay? Think about it. Think about how your support would make a difference and start to make a difference. And not only supporting what I'm trying to create here, but, you know, how much of a difference it would make to help these men that are being taken advantage of overall. There are many guys out there, and even some women out there, that want to support something but fear the repercussion of stepping into the ring and standing up for what they believe in and collaborating with people like myself to build a collective to attack the bad and create more good. I'm not about attacking good shit. I'm about attacking bad shit and making it good. You folks are lurking behind the scenes. Maybe you're commenting in my Discord, but you don't want to get involved. And I have to ask you, why don't you want to get involved? Are you happy with the way things are? How can you expect any change to happen when even the good people that see this bad shit happening don't want to step in and help people like myself and others that have a similar message as I do try to make a change? If we do nothing about it, nothing's going to change. So think about it. Don't be afraid. Let your voice be heard. And if you're afraid of getting doxxed, like Mike the MGTOW Monk's been threatening people, you know, with doxing, which is another thing. I am not for doxing at all. I think it's the most childish bullshit thing. If you're afraid of being doxxed, don't use your real name and don't show your face. Just come on a stream with me and share your thoughts. I hear a dog somewhere. Sounds like it wants to bite my nuts off, but I don't see it. It's probably caged up. Anyway, I've said enough about that. I'm getting tired of trying to, you know, pull in the people that I know believe in the same messages I do to try to actually come in and help. It's fucking harder than pulling teeth. Let's move forward to community updates here before this video gets way the fuck too long. All right. So the second part of this video, TMM is avoiding me and other community updates. So most of you are aware that I've called out Mike the MGTOW Monk to debate me one-on-one in regards to his behavior on his channel, what he believes in, and how I feel that he is misleading and misguiding these men that are highly vulnerable emotionally at this point, that more so need uplifting and support, and they're not getting that from Mike. They're getting the complete opposite. Okay? I also mentioned, I think it was on Monday, on that video I did from my studio because it was raining out here, that Mike the MGTOW Monk was on a live stream with Jamie, the Purple Pill guy, who's recently changed his channel name. I can't even remember how to pronounce his fucking Lichen Theory. I think it's Lichen Theory, commentary, philosophy and commentary, or some shit like that. It was a smart branding change for Jamie. But he was on Jamie's channel while it was still called the Purple Pill on a live stream. He was talking with Jamie about the situation in regards to me. And he basically said that I'd be willing to debate Eli. Go back and watch that stream on Jamie's channel if you want to see it for yourself. Mike agreed to debate me. So I was actually out on the weekend, and when I got back on Sunday night, I watched the entire stream. On Monday, I reached out to Jamie. I told him, you know what, dude? You have a better relationship with Mike than I do. If you want to reach out to Mike and set this up, let's make it happen. Jamie has emailed Mike, reached out to him, and as of the time I'm recording this video, Jamie has been messaging me through Hangouts, and he's been keeping me up to date in regards to the fact that Mike has not responded yet. I'm sure Mike has seen the email. So Mike, are you chicken shit? Are you afraid to go one-on-one with me because I'm going to call you out on your fucking scam? On how you're taking advantage of men and more so hurting men? Or is it because you all of a sudden are over 5K subs, and because I have under 100 subs, I'm not of any YouTube value for you, Mike? So, Mike, is this more about standing up for the principles you believe in? Or is it about numbers? Is it about, only dealing with people that have a large following on YouTube and that you can benefit off of in that way? Because for me, it goes beyond that. Yeah, I want to grow my channel. And yeah, I want to be a successful YouTuber just like anybody would. But that's not the main reason why I do it. I do it because I stand up for what I believe in. And Mike, if you are a man of your word, and you've mentioned this many times in your videos, if you are a man of your word, and and what you're telling your audience, which is, I do this because I love doing this, but I'm thinking about monetizing my channel because I'm going through some things right now and I need a little extra money, and I want to be transparent with you guys that I'm here because I really enjoy doing what I'm doing beyond the money, but I could use the extra money. Hey, okay, Mike, if you're actually true to your principles regarding that, then why are you avoiding me? After you clearly stated that you would debate me. Are you a big fucking pussy, Mike? You call me the blue pill simp cuck white knight mangina. And I'm calling you out to go one-on-one with me because I have fucking balls, you piece of shit. You young 28-year-old sack of shit. That's what you are. Because you're not a man, Mike. You're a little kid. You're either chicken shit because you know I will expose the truth about you, and then you will lose your fucking following when I expose you and derail you live on the air. Is it because you're chicken shit, Mike? Or is it because I don't have a whole lot of subs you can leverage like you did from Jamie and other people you collaborate with? Because, Mike, if you're true to your word, it wouldn't matter if I only had one subscriber. I'm calling you out because I think you're full of shit and I think you're hurting people. I think you're taking advantage of men's emotional weakness during a time where they've recently gone through a divorce or a breakup. And you're leveraging that to grow your channel, monetize your channel, and make a name for yourself. I'm calling you out, motherfucker. So are you a big fucking pussy, Mike, or are you a man? I'm calling you out, dude. Why are you avoiding me? I know you're getting the email. You got Jamie's email when he wanted to do a show with you. So I know you got Jamie's email in regards to me wanting to debate you, as you agreed to do so on Jamie's show this past Saturday. The more and more you don't respond, Mike, and the more and more you do the shit you do on your channel, it more so proves my point on how big of a piece of shit fucking shill you are. You're a fucking piece of shit shill. And continue doing what you're doing, Mike, with this chameleon purge and all that shit, because the shit you're doing is against YouTube's community guidelines. Okay? And eventually your channel will get shut down for spam and deceptive practices. Okay? Mark my words. It's not going to be me getting involved. Okay? It's not going to be me flagging your shit. I don't do that shit. The only times I will flag shit's when people, try to use my copyrighted shit and make money off of my hard work. But your practices, Mike, are not good. You're attacking other channels. You're sending other people to deliberately downvote videos solely on the fact of, downvoting them because maybe they're a woman and they're challenging your views on MGTOW in a professional way. Or even for men like me. You send a few guys to my channel trying to do that bullshit chameleon purge, hashtag chameleon purge. And quite frankly, Mike, I just set that, hashtag chameleon purge in my block words list, and now that shit won't go through when you guys come over there. So there's nobody coming doing that to me because they know they can't fuck with me. They can't fuck with me. So what's up, Mike? What's up, Mike? Are you going to stand tall? Are you going to stand up for yourself? Or are you going to let this Bay Area real professional man destroy you without even having to fucking show up? Because if you don't show up, Mike, in other words, I'm just taking that as you conceding me the victor, or me to be the victor. And Mike, this is not about me wanting to win. This is about helping people and rescue them from pieces of shit like you that are more so destroying their lives and helping them because you and your life sucks so bad that you need all this attention to make yourself feel fucking better, Mike. That's why you're doing this. You're an attention whore, Mike. You're more of an attention whore than any other woman I've known in my life. So come on, Mike, come out wherever you are. You got a big mouth calling me a blue pill, sip, cuck, white knight, mangina. Why don't you say it to my fucking face, you bitch? Why don't you come on live? Let's go. Let's do it. I'm standing up for myself. Standing up for what I fucking believe in. And what I believe in is that you're a worthless, shill piece of dog shit. I'd rather smell and sniff dog shit than fucking, be around your weak ass. You're worse than dog shit, fucking Mike the MGTOW monk. Come on, dude. Come on, you gonna show up or what? Don't show up, dude. That's cool. I know deep down inside who has the right message and who's really good to people and who's real and genuine. The more and more you play your cards this way with me, Mike, the more and more I will eventually prove to your audience and other audiences out there that you're a goddamn shill. And they're wasting their time. And it's not good to be in such a negative emotional state consistently. These men need to be uplifted. I care about you guys. Whether you love me or hate me, I don't give a shit. I care about you feeling good about yourself, whether you love me or not. And ask yourselves, if you're watching this from Mike's channel, if you're one of Mike's subscribers, ask yourself, do you want to feel shitty about yourself or do you want to feel good? You want someone to help you feel better or do you want to feel shitty? Just because you've been through shit with women. You've been hurt by women. It's not the way a real man behaves. Mike, this is your last chance, dude. I'm not going to sit here and waste another breath on your ass. Okay? It's the last time I'm going to be talking about you, Mike, unless you decide to make this happen. If not, man, then just hand over your testicles, Mike, because that's in essence what you're going to be doing. When initially you actually said, hey, I'll go one-on-one with Eli, and now you're just avoiding me. You're avoiding me because maybe I'm going to do response videos and you think that that's going to get you more subs and make you more relevant. Look, Mike, the only thing I'm going to make you more relevant, okay, let me say this right. Mike, the only thing I'm going to make you more relevant at is making you look more of a piece of shit than you already are. Okay? I'm dying to get my words out so they're getting jumbled. Again, the only thing I'm going to make you look relevant at, Mike, is making you look more of a piece of shit than you already are. And that's why you're afraid of me, Mike. That's why you're afraid. Enough of that. Where are we at right now? We are at 44 minutes. I'm going to start wrapping this up soon, heading back to my car. A couple more things I want to mention here. I've been communicating in a very reasonable way with Jamie, who used to run the Purple Pill channel, now runs the Lichen Theory channel. Is it Lichen Theory? I got to get used to that. I'm so used to calling you the Purple Pill guy, Jamie, even though I like the new rebranding of your channel. So I've been communicating with Jamie, and we've been talking back and forth. And I said, Jamie, if Mike does not make this interview happen, or this debate happen with me, this stream, whatever you want to call it, I'd be willing to go live one-on-one with you, and we can talk about it and talk about other things. And Jamie agreed to that, but he's not feeling well right now, so this may not happen until next week. I was hoping to kind of either do the debate with Mike tomorrow or do a live stream with Jamie tomorrow. But that's probably not going to happen. What's probably going to happen is I may end up doing a live stream tomorrow with Manny Rivera on another subject, but I'm not quite sure yet. You'll definitely get something from me tomorrow on Friday, but I'm not quite sure what it's going to be yet. But what I also want to mention here is that I am now going to come out and say I am willing to do a one-on-one live interview on YouTube with anyone from my past or in the present that wants to do it. We can do it on my channel. We can do it on your channel. It doesn't matter. I only have one stipulation. You can have your live chat open and people can talk all the shit they want about me. They can talk shit about my past relationship. They can talk shit about me being a cuck. They can talk shit about me in any way, which I know is not true, but they're just words. I'll just ignore the chat. But the other stipulation is that, or the only stipulation is, which is what I'm trying to say, is that it's just you and me one-on-one. The moment you open that hangout and allow somebody else in there to try to attack me, to try to trigger me, I will leave your stream and we're done. But if anyone out there wants to do a live one-on-one stream with Coach Eli, you can ask me anything you want. Okay? Even if it's something that I don't know a lot about. I'll just say, hey, I'm not that well versed on that. Joe Buddy, if you want to do a live stream with me anytime soon, just you and me, you want to do it on your channel, that's totally fine. You want to do it on mine, it's totally fine. You tell me what you want, we'll make it happen. Because I know you're the most obsessed fuck out of all of them, but that's fine. I'm willing to make that happen. I'm willing to do it with Jamie or anybody else. Even you, JB Gunner. You want to go live one-on-one with me on your channel, my channel? You won't do it on your channel now, JB, because I'm of no value to you because you have so many more subs. And I'm going to prove to you as well right now that, JB, you're all about the subs and the money. You were never about the message. Because if you're about the message, then it wouldn't matter that I have under 100 subs. You'd want to, interview me or just have a chat with me just because it is what it is. But you're not like that. If you can't get some monetary benefit out of it, JB, you want nothing to do with it. And that, to me, makes me feel like you're more of a shill. Anyone that does their YouTube channel just for the money is a fucking shill. Now, if you're passionate about something and you can monetize it, that's a different fucking story. But I can't stand when people come out here solely for the purpose of monetizing something that they're not really passionate about. I more so like to work with people that are completely passionate and believe in what they do and love what they do beyond the money. So, JB, I'm open to, even talking with you. And what are you going to do, JB? You're going to call me cuck? What are you going to say? That, I didn't know who Mike Pence was? What are you going to say? That, I need to brush up on my politics? Maybe I do, and I've been brushing up on my politics. What are you going to say, JB? I'm going to pull an M&M on your ass. Should I do the same thing again, man? Okay? I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom. My boy Future isn't Uncle Tom. I did get jumped by all 6 of you chumps. Or I do got a dumb friend named Cheddar Bob that shoots himself in his leg with his own gun. I did get jumped by all 6 of you chumps, right? Okay? But I know something about you. You're a wife beater and that ain't cool. What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster? His real name, I'm not going to say his real name because then he'll say I'm doxing him and then he'll fucking go ape shit. But I know what your real name is, JB. You've actually mentioned it, but I won't do it. This guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence. And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage, right? Is that what you want to fucking hear? Maybe you guys are going to be wondering, hey, Coach Eli, can you re-upload that famous Christmas stream you did? It's the only stream I didn't fucking save. I have everything else on my laptop, but I can't find that fucking stream anywhere. It was a classic. But anyway, like I've been saying here before I wrap this up, I'm willing to talk with any one of you guys from my past and anyone new that wants to talk with me one-on-one. You bring anyone else on the stream and I'm out. Why am I willing to do that after what you guys have put me through? Because you know what? I'm a strong man and I stand on my own. And like I mentioned before in the past, I had to take my ex-girlfriend, who was my girlfriend at the time, into consideration. And I wanted to take her into consideration because I cared about her. Now she's no longer in the picture. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't have anyone's feelings to take into consideration right now but my own. And maybe the other people that I may be chatting with. But, when you're dating someone, if you're not going to take their feelings into consideration, then why are you with them? But here's another thing to you guys out there. Another reason why I feel you guys, may not want to talk with me or even interview me or, do a stream with me one-on-one at this point is because you see no value in me because my ex is no longer around. You have no girlfriend of mine right now to attack when you can't get to me because that's what you pussies did when you couldn't get to me back then. I'd call you out, right? You'd attack me. I'd ignore it. So what did you do? You went and attacked my woman at the time to get to me, which is the biggest bitch move any man can make. Any real man is not going to attack another man's woman to get to him because that man is strong. You're going to fight stronger against that man. But no, you guys made the biggest bitch move ever by attacking the woman I was seeing. And you're calling me a cuck, soy boy, fucking pussy? Coach Eli's feeling the heat. He's feeling the heat. He's feeling the passion. He's feeling the love. One more thing before I go here. Another reason why I'm willing to talk with you, Joe Buddy, one-on-one on your stream, knowing that I'm going to get attacked by your chat and probably by you. Same thing with you, Jamie, or JB, or anybody else, is because I want you guys to know I'm not running away from my problems. I'm not running away from anything that I talked about in the past or will be talking about in the future. But I'm in a much better position now to be able to be the real me. Because like I said, again, I don't have anyone else's feelings to take into consideration but my own. I learned a lot from the experiences of my past YouTube channel, like I've been mentioning a lot lately. And I'm ready to rock and roll with anyone out here that's ready to rock and roll with me. Okay? So if you're ready to rock and roll, you reach out to me, Coach Eli at coacheli.com. Reach out to me on Hangouts if you're not blocked. Or like I said, email me at coacheli at coacheli.com. Okay? Let's make it happen. I don't care if you guys get super chats or get donations while you have me on. Go ahead and make the money. I'm not gonna complain about not making money anymore because you know what? If it's meant for me to make money and if it's meant for me to grow out here, it'll grow naturally. But I'm out here for the right reason. I'm out here to stand up for what I believe in. And that's why I'm willing to talk with you guys. So that's going to be up to you. You guys want to chat? You guys want me on the stream or want to be on one of my streams? Let's go one-on-one and really hash this shit out. You know what to do. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this baby up at 54 minutes here, almost 55 minutes, and I'm going to walk around 3 more times around the park, go back, upload this, and enjoy the rest of my night and just see what happens. Roll the dice, okay? I'm rolling the dice. Let's see where they land, okay? And that's going to do it here from Red Morton Park today. You all have yourselves a great day, and I will see you all next time. See you soon. Bye.